Hello friends, Namaskar. Welcome to our new channel, our new class. And in today's video, we will only discuss about the about IAS, means how we can clear prelims as well as mains too. I'm generally talking about the science, tech, and environment. Means the section of science, tech, and environment will be covered by me. That's why I'm here to telling about the why I'm saying it's a jackpot. Why I'm saying it's a jackpot for prelims, because now we'll discuss some strategies, or you can say some formulas by which we can clear prelims as well as mains too. That's why it's a, according to my team, it's a jackpot. And I think we are the first who are discussing these things in a proper way. So I hope you will like these videos, and if you like these videos, then please like, share, and subscribe to our channel as well as the videos too. So now, why I'm saying that it's a this thing, because as you know that the number of candidates are increasing day by day in prelims. It's an introductory class. Today's class is an introductory class because the number of students are increasing day by day in UPSC examinations, but the seats are decreasing day by day. So it's clear that we have a huge fight. We have a huge fight, or you can say we have neck to neck fight. And for that thing, we have to defeat our colleagues, our family members, or anyone who is participating in the civil service examination. So because we have enough time, because we are going to appear in the next year, or you can say in 2025. So now it's clear that we have a platform, and now we'll talk that how we can clear the prelims, and after that we'll also talk about some strategies about the mains. So when we talk about the prelims, when we talk about the prelims, so two things should be clear, that in prelims two papers are there. One is the GS paper, and second one is the CSAT paper. So I will generally talk about the GS paper, and I'm only talking about the science, tech, and environment. I'm only talking about the science, tech, and environment. So when we talk about the science tech, when we talk about the science tech, science and technology, when we talk about the science, tech, and technology, and after that we'll also talk about environment and ecology. Environment and ecology. After that, we will also talk about environment and ecology. So these two things are very important. Why these are important? Because the number of questions are increasing day by day by these scenario. In generally, if we talk about the science tech sector, so it generally covers every year 10 to 12 questions. Every year 10 to 12 questions will be happen, or will be taken from the science tech, as well as if we talk about this environment ecology, and some part of physical geography, and some part of physical geography, and some part of physical geography, then you will say, so it will also cover 12 to 60 questions. It will also cover 10 to 16 questions. So now it's clear that if these two portions are clear, if we have a good command on science and tech as well as the environment, so we can eliminate, we can take an average of 25 to 30 questions minimum, or you can say 22 to 25 questions on an average. And because the cutoff of prelims is about near about 45, the cutoff of prelims is about 45 to 48. Why it will increase, it is 48, otherwise it's 45 to 48. So, and the chunk of these, or you can say the level of these subjects, I mean science, tech, and environment, that it will cover 22 to 25 questions. You think that these are easy, but these are not easy. These are not easy. And when we talk about the syllabus, so syllabus is also not easy, because in section of science and tech, the UPSC syllabus is there, that they generally tell about the general science. They only tell about the general science. They are talking about the general science, but the questions are not related to general science. The questions are not related to general science, because in a single line they are saying the question will be asked on general science. But in general science, what are the main subjects? The main subjects are, in general science, the main subjects are physics. The main subjects are physics, then chemistry, and then biology, and then biology. But if we took the paper of recent 10 years, if we took the paper of recent 10 years, so the questions are not asked from these sections. Generally, if we talk about the biology, so it will cover, I'm taking last 10 years, it will cover maximum 5 to 6 question. Chemistry, I think 1 or 0 question, 1 to, or you can say 0 to 1 question. Physics, that is 2 to 3 questions. So because in syllabus they are asking the general science, but in reality there is no general science questions. There are no general science questions. They are asking only about the applications of science. They are asking only about the applications of science. So it was the syllabus of prelims. It was the syllabus of prelims. And take a minute, and I will again elaborate the mains paper. And when we talk about the syllabus of mains, when we talk about the syllabus of mains, so we have in syllabus of mains they have elaborated something, because in paper third generally the question related to science and tech will be asked, or you can say general science will be asked. And what are in the syllabus? That is the biotechnology, that is biotechnology, then nanotechnology, that is nanotechnology, then IT and computer, IT and computer, okay, IT and computer. And these things are written, okay, these things are written, but we have to understand that what are the main topics from where the question will be asked. That is the space tech, that is the space technology. So these are the main various other things are there. These are the main things which are written in the, which are written in the syllabus. On the other hand, but when we ask questions, so some portions are also there. So that is the defense technology, that is the defense technology, that is defense technology, as well as the earth technology, means various technological words will be asked, okay. So now you can understand that all the questions which have been asked, all the questions which have been asked in prelims are not related to the syllabus of prelims. They are related with the syllabus of mains. They are related with the syllabus of mains. So it's clear that firstly you have to focus on the syllabus of mains. Then you will be able to clear the questions of prelims. When you will focus on the syllabus of mains, then you can clear the questions of prelims. So I think it's clear to you that the physics, chemistry, biology, they doesn't cover your whole syllabus. It is only written in the syllabus. But when we talk about the number of questions, so it will cover maximum 2 to 3 questions are there. It will cover only 2 to 3 questions are there. But when we talk about the syllabus of mains, so all the questions which have been asked in prelims examinations, all will be covered. So means that is the biotechnology, nanotechnology, then science and tech, then space tech, then defense technology. It is not written in the syllabus, but question are asked. So you can understand that why defense tech, space tech, these have huge importance. So that's why I'm saying whenever you are going to study about the prelims, so you have to focus on the syllabus of mains, not on the syllabus of prelims, because in the syllabus of prelims there is a single line, that is the general science. And in general science we generally study about the physics, chemistry or biology, but the number of questions are very less. So you have to understand the of consequences of these exams, that why these are tough, why these are tough. And for these purpose, you should be, your basics should be clear, because when your basics should be clear, in that condition you can tackle these subjects. You can tackle these subjects. Take a minute, take a while, then I will explain you that how you can tackle these words. Because whenever suppose there is some topics in the newspaper, because newspaper is the key, newspaper is the key which tells uh, about the mind, or you can say about the brain of question, about the brain of examiner. That when suppose you have written something about in the newspaper, that is suppose that is the nanotechnology, that is nanotechnology, that is related to nanotechnology, or you can say suppose that it's a robotics, it's robotics. So in that condition you have to think, in that condition whenever you are writing those things in your copy, in your notebook, then you firstly, there should be its basic, there should be its basic, that what is the basic of that topic. After that, after the basic, what are the applications, what are the applications, what are the applications of those topics, and after that what is the current issue, what is the current issue, what is the current issue related to that topic, and what is the role of India, what is the role of India and world, what is the role of India and world in that topic, what is the role of India and world in that topic. If when you will cover all these things in a proper way, so I'm sure that you will be able to tackle that topic in a proper way. So first thing is there, whenever you will find any topic related to the science tech, then firstly you have to think that in which portion it will be covered, means that is in the space tech, in the nanotech, in the space tech, in the nanotech, or you can say in the defense tech, any technology is there. And after that, you have to think for what are the basics, what are the basics, then what are their applications, then what are the current issue, then why it's in news, and after that we'll talk about the what is the role of India and world, what is the role of India and world in that topic. When all these things will be clear, then it's clear that you will top in that examination, or you can say you can cover all the examination. Second thing is there, if you are a student of science, if you are students of science, or you can say engineering background, so it doesn't seem that all the question will be very easy. Yeah, it could be there that there is some age or there is some leads, you can take some leads to the other humanistic backgrounds, or you can say other commerce background, but you can't say that you will clear all the questions. For that purpose, these strategies should be followed. That is the firstly you have to study about the basics, that what are the basics, what are their applications, and after that what are their current issues, means why they are in the news, and after that you have to talk about the what is the place or role of India or the world in that topic. So now if you are going to attempt in the next year in the 2025 or 26, then it should be our strategy that you have to follow, you have to follow from newspapers, from magazines, from anywhere, that recent topics, and after that the full detail analysis, because they never ask a simple questions. So, suppose a photosynthesis is there, so they will not ask about the definitions of photosynthesis, they will ask the things which are not in a proper, which are not in a proper manner. They will ask some tricky questions because they are UPSC, that's why their cutoff is not their cutoff is always below 50, because topic is clear, everything is clear, but you have to understand in depth, then you can clear. Okay, and after that we'll talk about the when we after that we'll talk about the environment. So again, when we talk about the section of environment and ecology, environment and ecology. So for environment and ecology, again for environment and ecology, you have to again think about same thing. That first thing is there, what is the basic, whenever you find anything in the newspaper, so what is the basic of that topic, what is the basics of that topic, what is the basics of that topic, and after that what are their applications or use, you can say what is the application or use, what is the application or use for society, for society, for environment, for anything. And after that, what is the recent issue, or you can say current issue, what is the current issue, and after that what is the position of India, or you can say Indian government or Indian institutions, what are their position, means all about the India or world. So when you will cover all these things in a proper way, that is the what are the basics, then what is their use or applications, and after that what is the issue, means why it is in use, and after that India or world, that what is the position of Indian world, then you can cover that question. And you can also understand that this question should be or could be asked in the examinations. When you have these type of analytical power, so in that condition I'm sure that you can clear the prelims. Again, suppose there is a topic of biodiversity, suppose not biodiversity, where we have some topic related to, yeah, like gharial, because suppose some gharial in news, some gharial in news, so, or you can say some dolphin in news, dugong, some dugong in news. So when we have studied that thing in a proper way, so first thing is there that you have to think that why dugong or gharial, why, what is the basics, means it's a mammal, it's means dugong is known as the sea cow, gharial is endangered, means you have to discuss everything and you have to know everything about these animals, means what are their basics, where they are found, where, means in which locations they are found, what are the good thing in them, what are the bad thing in them, okay, why they are endangered or why they are not endangered, means you have to discuss everything about those topics, okay. And after that, what are their roles in the environment, what are their roles or you can say their positions in the environment. And after that, why they're in news, because the things which are in news will be in view, will be in views and will be in your paper. All the things which are in news will be in your will be in news, will be in your in the views, and after that it will be also view in your newspaper, in your examination paper. That's what I'm saying. And after that, what are the issues and what is the role of Indian government or you can say world in that topic or in that organism. So that's clear to you that if you are going to cover, if you are going to cover whole things in a proper way, so you should focus on the newspapers, magazines and everything, and syllabus should be on your table or you can say your study area. When the stable when the syllabus will be on your study area or your table, so you will focus every day, you will focus every day that I have, this is my syllabus. So after that, whenever you will study the newspaper, so you will find this question or this portion is important for me, and after that go and google them. And if you are taking some coaching classes, then you can also help them, means teachers or you can say mentors will guide you, okay. So I think it's a small study about the science and tech. We will again talk about various things, means about after this class I think some teachers will tell about the strategy for history, then geography, then then yeah, then other subjects are there. So I think these video will be very helpful for you, okay. So it was the small study about the science tech as well as the environment, and after that again I will elaborate these things in a proper way. I hope you will like these videos, and if you will like these videos, then please share these videos to your friends.